GTV Radio, DJ Prenup bringing you the Indie Artist Music Showcase, where we showcase the hottest upcoming artists in the game right now. And I feel like it's only right to bring a close friend, someone I met a few years ago through another mutual, and it's only right to bring him on as one of our last shows for the 2021 year. It's been a crazy year of ups and downs, and a crazy year for this man over here, my man Jupiter the Rapper, in the building with us one time. Jupiter Rapper, tell people what's up with you, man.
What's going on? You know, it's Jupiter the Rapper. What's good? What's going on?
Man, it is so good to have you on. It's a long time coming. Let me say that right now, but I for sure wanted to again do it right. Have you on? Probably like I think you will be the last artist that we have on for this year. Before I revamp up the studio, but I might as well make it full circle. I am a UNLV alma mater. Alumni, and my man right now is currently attending UNLV as a student. Tell the people again exactly who you are and what it is that you do.
All right, so you know, I'm Jupiter the Rapper, but I make music, and what I do is I try to push the people to stay rebellious and be who they are.
There we go,
so
man.
That's my mission.
What does that mean to stay rebellious?
To me, stay rebellious is to be defiant against anything that you don't agree with, you know?
I feel it.
And that could be anything to anyone. So I feel like my message is universal, and it's huge because everyone got some type of battle that they facing, and they need that hope. So that's what I'm trying to provide.
Let's talk about your upbringing. What got you into the game? Music-wise in general.
So that's a good question. All right, so a lot of things. You know, my father is a big DJ in Cali. I have a couple uncles that do music as well.
Okay.
I remember it was one time I went to Cali to visit my dad. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
I visited my dad. I was very young, and he played.
Quick question. Sorry. Are you a Cavs fan or are you a Bron fan?
Oh, come on now. Come on now. I'm a Cavs fan. It's Cleveland Tide. 216.
All right, there we go. He said, "Hey, he threw it up too." You know? Shout out, yes, Cleveland in here.
Yeah. But I was visiting my pops, and this is back when like Kendrick was coming out, right? Like,
okay.
Kendrick was kind of big, but he wasn't like everybody's
He was getting
favorite.
He was still K-Dot at this point?
No. He wasn't.
So this is probably after Section 80 then, huh?
Yeah, it was after Section 80. The song Control with Big Sean and Jay Electronica came out, and my pops was playing it in the car. We were headed to the beach. And my pops was playing it in the car, and my pops was going off. Like, he was just like, bro, do you not hear what Kendrick is saying? And then he kept running back the song over and over again. And it just made me started going like this in the back seat. And then I was just like, I think I want to do that now. I think I want to rap. Like, and ever since then, I've just been writing, and it kind of took off from there.
There we go, man. Hey, that's actually dope as hell to hear. I feel like music is definitely a heavy influence. Yeah. We actually share that in common. My pop was a DJ also. He actually helped Egyptian Lover create that 1984 album. It's wild shit, bro. So it's I feel like that's dope to have that influence in your life. Now, was that the push or like your first push into it? Or when did you take music serious? I'll say.
So when I took music serious, so that was the like, yo, like I feel like this might be something that, because I never felt that type of feeling before listening to that song. Like, I never felt that. But I mean, when I got back from that summer, like back home, I was like with my boys, and we all started kind of like freestyling together at the community library. Okay. Then we all like, so what we used to do was we used to like start off the day before classes start. We'll like write, and then by the end of the day, we'll share.
Y'all had like a whole collaborative process.
You know, it's we actually had a group. It was called WWB, Worldwide Billionaires. So what we did was everybody that was all music, like, you know, like we all like. After school, we would go to the library right across the street from school, and we would literally show each other the bars, and we'd be like, "Nah, that's why I take that out," or you know, and that was before we had
the honesty,
you know, and that was before we had any like equipment or anything. So we were literally like recording each other off of our voice memos on our phones and making beats off the table. You know, that was back then. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about pencils to the tabletop?
Pencils, what we call it, pencil tapping. Yeah. So and I think that was the push because. I'm not gonna lie, like my guys that I was around, they were better than me. They were better than me. Shout out Ryan, shout out Dylan. They were better than me. Okay. You know, and they came with it every day. but like some told me like don't stop, you know, like it was some in me that was like don't put it down,
dude,
you know, like
it's blind faith. One of the artists I had on here called it blind faith. He was saying no matter how much doubt you may have in yourself, be dumb enough to keep going.
Yeah, and I think that's I ain't
dumb
gonna
enough to keep
fake
going.
that. I think that really what it was. I think I wasn't aware of how like bad I was at the time until I went back like now and started listening. I was like, whoa, I shouldn't have said that, or that was kind of corny, you know.
Hey,
but like
everything is a learning process.
I'm glad though. I'm glad I didn't stop because like now I'm here and now this is my life. Like
I feel like
I love it.
It was important for you to have those people in your corner.
Yeah,
because you need that honesty to make sure that you not just pulling out bullshit.
And I'm grateful for them too because it wasn't like hatred. It wasn't like you're trash. Like stop. Or it was just like bro, come back another day. We'll see what you got. Like you know, like, it was like that. So, but that was that push.
Okay, now where did the name Jupiter the Rapper come from?
Oh my. Okay, so like right around that time, I was a huge nerd, man.
Okay,
like nerd. Like I'm talking about like I used to like read books and I'm not downplaying being a nerd, you know, like it's still #nerds to this day.
Being a nerd is dope.
It's dope. It's dope, man. Like I'm still a nerd. I don't even care.
Being a nerd,
you know what I'm saying?
Get you like me. You know what the fuck you doing.
Yeah. So I used to read like Greek mythology and stuff like that. So this was like around like Percy Jackson first came out, the books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
I was heavy into Percy Jackson. And so like that was all Greek mythology. And then like another series came out called The Heroes of Olympus, and that was all like Roman mythology. So it displayed like the Roman. I don't know if you hip to like how the mythology thing.
The
works.
Roman ideology. I know that they follow more closely to the planets.
So the Romans like they kind of copied the Greeks, but then they just flipped the names and made them more warlike, you know?
Yeah.
So like I was like, hold on, because Zeus was like the big guy in Greek mythology, and they flipped his name to Jupiter on the Roman side. And he was the big guy, you know? And he was the more strategic and more straightforward type of guy. So I was like, you know, like, hey, Jupiter sounds kind of hard, you know? Like, before that, it was J Rocky Rock. I used to
J Rocky Rock.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Andrew. My boy Andrew, that's a long story. My boy Andrew, he
I feel like Jupiter better suits you as an artist because one, like you said, it's big. You have this larger than life personality. You have this model that you follow, which you need to have that mindset to continue to stay rebellious. You can't think that you're just a little person. You gotta be big. You gotta be big. So I feel like Jupiter Rapper was a fire turnout for you. Let me just say that right now.
Nah. And from like the first couple songs that I put my name as that, everybody in my school called me Juke. My teachers called me Juke.
Okay.
My principal called me Juke.
There it
like,
is.
It was just that. Or Jupo. You know, like it was just that after that. And it was to a point where I almost forgot my real name. Like it was crazy. Like, yeah.
That's a called prenup, dog. It's so weird. Fast forward a few years now, you out here in Las. What brought you to Vegas?
Wow. Well,
you could be honest and say it was school. It was school for me at first.
It wasn't school though. It was at first I was trying to go to LA. So when I graduated, I wanted to go to LA because that's where my pops is, and he's out there doing this thing, and I wanted to be a part of that.
Okay.
But I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I was still kind of running around with my friends in Cleveland, so I wasn't really all the way focused. And my pops told me to really come here and focus up before you make any other moves. So I really came here to kind of focus on what I really wanted to do.
Okay. You know? And how has this transition been for you? Sorry to sound like an RA right now, but how has this transition been for you?
It's been perfect. Like even all like the negative things or that I feel that were negative that went on through the last couple years I've been here were perfect. Like all of the things that I've been going through have been like
they've needed to happen.
They've needed to happen like in the right times too. Like it's been crazy, man. So yeah, I'm glad to see what's going. Like I'm happy to see what's going to happen next. Like
so now, did that idea of campus life come when you were here at UNLV, or was that something that you kind of already had in your mindset to kind of just speak on in general?
That kind of happened when I was here.
Okay.
Because when my first year here was 2019, and I was walking on the campus. So the first whole year I was here, I didn't even go to UNLV. So I was just here.
Okay.
You know? and I just like I kind of got close with a couple guys, and I seen the culture of UNLV, and like I was experiencing it, not even being the student.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So like I'm like, this is cool, like. And like that's when it started forming in my head.
Which is wild to say that how much of a commuter campus really is. So I'm like, imagine if you actually like you went to school in LA, like you went to like UCLA or even like a CSN or even any of the CSUs, how crazy that would be for you also.
Yeah, and also what sparked it was like I realized no one here was talking about it. Like it kind of seemed like everyone thought there was like no culture here, but there really is a culture.
There's a
culture in UNLV.
Here.
Like there really is a culture in Vegas. So I was like, I got to speak on it. And you know, it's crazy at first. So there's two versions of that song. One of the versions is called Vegas Life.
Okay.
You know, so I have a Vegas Life. I'm not going to put it out and not like that.
Damn.
I got a Vegas Life. I got a Vegas Life song, and then I got a Campus Life song.
Okay.
But the Campus Life song matters more to me because that's my community.
That's your experience, man, for sure. Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break, quick music break. We got my man Jupiter the rapper in here. Las Vegas is on right now, straight out of Cleveland, Ohio. My man ripping out UNLV. We want to do a quick commercial followed by another song that he's got called I Got You. Right back. GTV Radio, the Any Artist Music Showcase. Stay tapped in with us.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram,
where we showcase the hottest upcoming artists in the game. And once again, we got Vegas's and Cleveland's own, my man Jupiter, the rapper, larger than life. Tell him what's up again, my man.
What's going on?
Man. So, a treat for everybody. That record that we just played, I Got You, definitely gives me like a music soul child vibe to it, man. Who else is on that track?
Shout out my boy Goody.
Here he is, my man. If y'all don't know, Goody is in the studio with us right now. Also, my man's over here chilling. Goody, like this track is dope. What was the process behind that one? Because you guys, it seems like you have a lot of chemistry on this record.
This one, that's a great question. So this actually took us about a week or two to make.
Okay.
Because every section of the song it had to be perfect, or it had to be like. It had to hit, you know? So, first off, we was just scrolling through YouTube freestyling, and we had a couple friends in the studio, and we were like, hold on, that beat is hard. And we played it back, and then we played it back again, and then next you know, I look up, and I see him writing in his notes, and I'm like, hold on.
He's like, oh, shit, he beat me to the punch.
And then we played it again, and then we just had like, and we were like, oh, yeah, that's nice.
That's right there. That's the hit right
so
there, man.
we just went on from there, and it just turned into that. Yeah.
So Goody, sorry to like switch it from you fast. Since you got the pen started first, what was your process in even writing that?
I mean, I feel like I just like every time like I hear like an instrumental, I get a vibe from it.
Okay.
I mean, so like sometimes you might hear like as we were talking about earlier, you hear Jack Harlow type beat, you know, like you already get like
you already kind of get an idea what to go.
Harlow on this vibe, and I can hear what he's gonna like rap about.
Yeah.
So I mean, from the time I heard this beat, I feel like I like to sing about the girls.
Yeah.
If y'all can't, so are you Nigerian?
Nah, from the Caribbean.
Caribbean. He's Caribbean, so I don't know if you could tell from that accent though. This motherfucker likes talking to the girls.
Yeah.
The women love that accent. Let me tell you that shit right now. So, but like again, that song I feel like came out well developed. I'm not sure who your engineer is either. Listen, Jupiter the rapper, Jupiter the engineer, Jupiter, my man.
Hey,
listen, and I'm finding out that a lot of independent artists are also self-taught. One, two, they do a lot of their own things because they know the process is tedious, and sometimes you gotta get that shit going.
Oh, why would I wait? I'm teaching myself how to make
Question as old as time, literally. Question as old as time. Why would I wait?
Who am I waiting? I'm not trying to wait on nobody, you know? Like, we got to go. Life is not we just got shook by COVID. Life is not promised.
It's not promised,
so
bro.
We got to go.
You got to get this shit going.
You
now, do you two have more records together?
Of course. We got tons.
Tell you out, bro.
Some that's out. We actually, we have an album out right now. It's called 321.
Okay.
That's our apartment number in the Echo. So 321. So it's like, and we just it's just a collection of songs that we came out with like during COVID.
Good shit though, man.
Yeah.
Good shit though. And I know you sent another one to me. Also feeling real festive. It was Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas in Vegas.
Christmas in Vegas. That's what it was. I mean, of course, we all know the process or the mindset that was Christmas. But why would you want to put out a Christmas record? Why are you trying to compete with Mariah, dog?
Well, I know Mariah is a legend. I could never. But it was just I spent a Christmas in Vegas before, and I know how it feels, and I know a lot of people, students too, that probably won't make it back to their homes, you know? So, like, I just wanted to, like, give them some type of comfort.
Yeah.
You know, like, and just like, boom, here goes a song for you, like, you know.
As a graduate, I can relate to that, man. I mean, I'm from California, and so the drive is only 3.5, 4 hours away.
Yeah.
But even then, I still can't make that all the time. So I've made it a point to where, like, when I was working in the residence halls, like having my employees, y'all go, I'll take over, don't trip. So I completely can relate to that, and it's very commendable of you to even have that forethought to really make music intentionally for somebody going through that, which a lot of people,
that's the whole point.
Only in school can relate to. Military, it's like military, you spending the holiday away from your family. You know, you feel stuck, you feel down and out, but you still got people around you. You still got love. Just because you're not there doesn't mean that you're forgotten.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that was the whole point of that. And also, I'm glad that you mentioned that I looked out for somebody.
Yeah,
because that's the point of music. Like, I'm not making music for myself. Like, there are selfish songs, you know, of course. Yeah, but I'm not making music. I don't think any artist should make music for themselves. Like,
and that's one thing I like about your music also is the music that you're making. It's not necessarily like you shake that ass, drink this drink, take them pills type shit. Like, but there's still good vibe records, and there's still records I would throw out at like either a hookah lounge or even at a club because the beat still hits, but the lyrics are still. They're lyrical. The lyrics are lyrical. The content is A1. I'm gonna say that. All right. I'm gonna say the lyrics are lyrical.
Yeah.
So how many projects do you have that are out right now? Full projects, whether it's an EP or it's an album.
Just one. Just the 3-2-1.
The 3-2-1.
That was my first. That was my first one.
Okay.
And that's my only one right now.
How many singles do you have out there? Because I know you're also floating around Spotify too.
I'm floating around everywhere. I don't even. That's really a question I can't answer. But it's over 30.
Okay.
It's over 30.
Look at my man's got content out, man. I'm telling you, you gotta tap in with Jupiter the rapper, man. Tap in with Goody too. No, Goody, I know you got records out there too. I know you got records out there too.
He got some. You gotta look for them, but they there.
Not yet,
they
bro.
There. and they hit.
And they hit, man. Before we get into this one last commercial break, we're gonna go ahead and play that Christmas joint. But I got one last question for you. If you could meet two of your music idols, who would they be? Dead or alive? I'll make it harder for you. I'll make it harder for you.
Yeah, make it harder.
Oh yeah, dead or alive. There is no limit. Okay. And no like weird like zombie shit either.
I got 3. I got 3. One of them is dead.
Okay.
Okay. So one of them is G Herbo.
Okay.
You already like G Herbo is my favorite artist.
I don't know. I'm not gonna be.
I know
G Herbo. I'm not a fan of G Herbo. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
G Herbo is my favorite artist. I think I actually would break down if I.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah. So the first one would be G Herbo. Another one would be Russ.
Russ,
bro. I don't understand how people don't like Russ.
I respect that. Russ is an asshole, but his music is amazing.
But his
music is amazing.
It's okay for him to be an asshole,
and that's totally fine.
He did it all himself.
But his music, I will say this: his music is amazing. I will give him that.
Russ, yeah. And then the last one would be Nipsey. Yeah.
Nipsey.
And
you're the second person to mention him on radio, so I appreciate that. That respect on that. Respect.
Nipsey is. People don't even know.
They don't know.
People don't even know what
people
he do.
Know, man.
Yeah, and so it's rest in peace. He actually died on my birthday.
No, your birthday's the 31st too,
March
bro.
31st,
We
2000.
Birthday twins out here, bro.
What?
March 31st, 1993.
I didn't even know.
He said
what?
March 31st, 2000. Damn, I'm old as shit.
March 31st,
1993, March 31st.
Wow.
I was born on a Wednesday.
Yeah,
I know for a fact.
Yeah, and ever since we were blowing out candles.
April what?
April 7th.
Oh, okay, we Aries in this bitch. Was vibing.
We got a Pisces.
Are you Pisces? When's your birthday? March 16th. Oh shit! One of the let me not say this. My girl might be listening. One of these girls I used to beep and beep. Her birthday was also March 16th. Hey, but she was cool. She was cool though. I ain't gonna lie. It just didn't work out between me and her. But that's for the better.
But yeah,
baby, I love you.
Yeah, we. Jeez.
Oh,
nah.
It's radio, bro. I'm unfiltered. I'm cool.
Hey, nah, but yeah, those 3 artists though, they all hit different for me. You know, I don't want to go too deep. Into
Why? I know you finna go deep. Why G Herbo? I'm listen. There's nothing against this man. I just he just is not a good artist to me. His content there it's good. So, I just don't like his delivery, his cadences don't really get me.
People don't
his
like
beats
how
are boring as hell to me. But like again, like nothing to like knock his success. Everyone get it how they live it.
Okay, I like G Herbo because I understand him.
Okay,
I understand like most of the things that he's talking about. Like in his music, I understand it. I either have homies that's going through what he's went through, or I've went through some of the things that he's went through. And every time he says something on the song,
it hits.
It hit because I'll be like, bro, I went through that, or like I know how that feel, you know. And there's a lot of people like that don't understand that, which is fine. Like,
which is
totally
mean? Fine.
That's
I don't understand it, but yes,
that's fair, I understand what he's saying. So I think that's why I really have because I understand like. That's like I feel like we could talk for hours and just make sense to each other because I understand what he's talking about.
Well, on that note, we're gonna take a quick music break followed by a commercial. My man Jupiter the Rapper is in the building with us one time. GTVRadio, Any Arts Music Showcase. We got that Christmas in Vegas coming up for you right now. Showcase the hottest upcoming artists in the game. I just want to give one final thank you and an impromptu round of applause when I get these effects in here for next year. My man Jupiter the Rapper came through one time, man. It was nothing. It's always been love. I want to say our first experience together. That's like it came off wrong. But shout out my boy DJ Paradise, who is living his life right now in Italy. But he actually connected you and I. In 2019, and you know you've been sharing your music to me, and I've been trying to get to a point where I was comfortable, able to actually get you in for the interview that we've been dying to have anyway. So again, it was only right to have you in for my final one for the year. Any last shout outs before we kind of end the segment?
Once again, shout out WWB, shout out Gang and them. You know that's Booster, that's Ty. Shout out Goody. Shout out my pops, my moms, whole fam, you know, everyone that supported me, all my Patreon followers, all them. And shout out you, man.
I appreciate you, man. Where can people find you on social media or your music?
You can find me on any social media platform at Jupiter the Rapper, as DA instead of THE. And then also I have a Patreon, so you can follow me up on there and get all the exclusive drops, Freestyle Fridays, merch, all that. It's on there.
Man, once again, I appreciate you. I'm really happy to see and hear your growth just in the short time that I've known you, especially going through last year during the pandemic, and we're almost a year out of it. And I just feel like there's so much more for you as an artist that you're going to excel on and capitalize. Goody, you too, man. You're fucking talented.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up something separate for you to get you back into the also know that shit, man.
Get him in here.
A couple honorable mentions thanks to your boy Jupiter Rapper, Shorty G. If you listen, I'm gonna get you in here. Linda Ray, if you listen, I'm gonna get you in here also.
And one more, I got one more.
One more. Who is it?
Yeah, Glass Mirror.
I'm gonna get you in here also. Just know that, all right? Thank y'all for tapping in, tuning into the Indie Arts Music Showcase here on GTV Radio exclusively. I am DJ Prenup, your host. We will see y'all come 2022. Fire content, my man Jupiter the Rapper. Thank you again so much. Tap in with him. Make sure you follow him on all social media. Listen to his music. And we're gonna go ahead and end it off with Campus Life one more time. I Got You featuring him and R. Goody, and then of course Christmas in Vegas. This has been the Indie Arts Music Showcase. We will see y'all next year.
Yo, if you listen to this right now, that means you're a COVID survivor. So that means you could be out here chasing your dreams, you feel me?